Oh, I just realised I didn't spell fucking lucid right on my text thing. Put Louis CD. Wait. Oh no, now I'm questioning myself. Is that how you spell lucid? Yeah, wait, that is... Oh, fucking hell. I'm having a right brain fart, yeah. Lucid... Yeah, no, that's not how you spell lucid. Fucking... It was like... I knew it didn't look right, but then I was like, wait a minute. Does it look right? We do have an idiot in the chat. There we go, now it's right. What a way to start a stream. Right, let me switch to push to talk. Oh, you know what? I'll wait until until there's like some people actively talking in my chat. I may as well just not do push to talk because then I don't have to fucking be so focused on that. I can't play music today though because I'm on voice call. Oh well. Ugh. Your temperatures are gonna plummet. What does that look like? What does it look like when you plummet from -20? Jesus. I might have to go short if we can get a... I need like 10 more minutes to go by and a nicer node to build up here, but then I might go short. Wonder if Mr. Wiz is going to make it today. He did say in the day trading tab, didn't he, that he would, if work wasn't crazy. It's always a pleasure to hear that man's voice. Oh, I don't know. Good question. Yeah, it must be. I'd be very offended if he didn't tell us. We're like family. Oh, let me turn all that shit off actually. That'll help. Yeah, literally made equal to it. There you go, then it took it. I'm waiting for a little retrace here, and then I can maybe take a... I can't really enter here, to be honest. I would like to, though. Yeah, I'll go short, but I need a retrace. I don't really have much volume up at the overnight value area low, which is where I would want to enter. I'm also going to need to press... wait, here we go. Right. What's up, Jeff? I will be reading chat today, but I'm also in a Discord call with my Discord. Since we decided to do one today, spontaneously. But yeah, I'll try and do a bit of like talking to them and talking to chat whenever I see a message. I'm looking to go short here, but I kind of need volume to build up. Let me just check actually if my mic is working now that I've set up that. Yeah, okay, my mic's working fine. So yeah, I kind of want to see some volume build up here before I take the short, but that is my idea. Would be something like this. Delta I have up on my other monitor, so I have got my eye on Delta today again, since it served me so well yesterday. But yeah, we'll see how we go today. I finally decided to figure out how I'm going to do my account cycling as well. Figured out a way that I actually do like the idea of. I did have an idea before, but I've changed it right as I started, because I decided I wanted to focus a bit more on individual accounts. Before, I was basically trading an account every day, like swapping every day. But now I'm basically, what I'm going to do is, so I'm on the account that I was winning on yesterday. And then I will swap once I have a losing day, basically. That's the method I'm going with. This is really hard to talk because I have my voice call also in my headphones. So if I'm talking to stream, I'm like talking to you guys whilst also hearing them in my ear. It's very funny. I didn't know how to get it to work so that you guys could hear them, but good morning, Robin. Hope you're well. Yeah, I didn't really figure out how to get it to work so that you guys could hear my Discord call as well. That's what I wanted to do, because I feel like now I'm going to be talking to them and it's just going to sound like you're just going to have like one end of a conversation, which I figured would be pretty frustrating. But oh well, it's only one day. I'll be back to normal tomorrow. This would be a long entry here, but we don't really have much of a volume shelf here, so I'm letting it pass. Delta isn't really telling me much. Oh wait, yeah, it is. Okay, Delta actually agrees that we should avoid this one, so that's good to know. Mr. Wiz. Good morning, sir. I am pushing to talk because I'm streaming, so if I'm quiet, that's because I'm talking to stream. But I am here. Make no mistake, I can hear every word you say. There's no sound coming through, like, other than me talking right now, is there? Yeah, that's Chris, yeah. That's Chris. I was just checking if my push to talk was like... Yeah. I was just checking if my push to talk wasn't working or not. We had a lot of volume up there, right at the open. It's interesting. Oh. What's the ATR today? We got 4.5-ish. New audio device detected. What? Discord has detected a new audio input. Oh no. Don't fucking switch to that. Discord was trying to swap to my phone. So that's short from the overnight value very low so far. Looked pretty nice. If you went with like a 5 to 5, you would have got order filled actually. So okay, what's about to happen here is interesting because this low looks like it's about to get broken by price, whereas Delta's still a fair ways off. So price broke. Delta's lagging on this one, which is still fine as long as Delta does break it, I believe. Whereas if Delta just doesn't break it at all, that's obviously a divergence, which is showing an unwillingness in sellers. Yeah, me too, Robin, and me too, exactly. That's exactly why I didn't take that short. There's no real volume at all there. I just realised I could turn down a lot of the people in the Discord call, so I feel like I'm having to shout over them because they can't hear me. Yeah, so Delta still hasn't broken that low, which is definitely worth noting. Sellers are weakening here as far as Delta. Where are we on the daily chart, actually? That's one thing since swapping to this volume profile thing, I don't have to look at any of the time frames, which is obviously a good thing. It's less stress for me, but also I just have no idea where we are in the big scheme of things. Okay, so we're almost above November. Where was the November high? There, yeah, so we're basically about to push through November, maybe. Very, very even distribution today. You know where I would really not mind a trade? I feel like also point of control is likely going to shift here pretty soon. Maybe if we do push lower and we, you know what? I potentially could take a buy. Actually, that's one thing I could do. From previous day's value area low, if it gets down there and we build up some volume on it, I can go long or short based off that. Stop watching me, Cooper. It's not too low for me. Yeah, you're not wrong. Is that NQ or ES? Yeah, ES isn't there yet. ES has got maybe 10 points to get to yesterday's value area low. But it did, because you know I have the previous regular trading hours session and then like the overnight Globex session. I have like both the profiles for that marked up, and we broke and retested the overnight value area low of the Globex session. But there wasn't enough of like I wanted some sort of like volume to build up there, like a volume shelf sort of thing in the current session, which didn't happen. So otherwise I would have took that short, which would have been a winner. I can't remember what Delta was doing either. I've been messing around with Delta past couple of days, but I don't think Delta was with that short. I can't remember actually. And I'll let you know when it does. Its POC for the current session just shifted to the downside, so I would probably expect it to get there soon if it wants to hold here. It's currently just like stalling 10 points above it. I also forgot to mention how well that previous day's value area high tap was 10 minutes in. Well, Wiz is like a hybrid, isn't he? Wiz is the true like combination of all of us. Also, boys, like the stream, by the way. I don't really ever say that because I always forget, but I try and remember anytime I see a few more people in here than normal, just to help the stream grow, boys. Help your boy get to 1K subs and become a full-time futures day trading streamer, dude. And then I'll let you all copy my trades and we can all pump and dump the S&P 500. You heard it here first. I think Coop uses the value levels like whenever he's feels like he doesn't have much of a read with like the normal ICT stuff. That's like last thing he told me was that's how he was using it. I don't know if he uses them more or less often now. He's probably frozen. He's literally turned into an ice cube. He's literally sat at his monitor and he's just one big cute ice cube. It'll be awesome if I do get to 1k subs or like around 1k subs, because I wonder how big I need to get the channel before I can start doing like giveaways for like funded accounts. I'd love to do that. One, it's just like great for people watching because you have a chance to actually like win something just from watching a stream, which is pretty cool. And then also it's like a really good way to get a stream to grow in general, so I reckon I could probably get like surely I could get some sort of deal where I could be doing that once I'm a little bit bigger. Like sometime next year, hopefully. Sideways ass price action. Okay, so if POC isn't going to hold, then we're actually looking more so bullish, really. Oh, fucking hell. Can anyone else crack their wrists? I've always been able to crack my wrists just by like squeezing them. It's kind of fucking disgusting, to be honest. I mean, I definitely don't want to short from overnight value area low anymore, really. I mean, it's not terrible if we get some node build, or if I get a node build up there, but this is just a very high volume area. And I'm like, I would be trading directly into this node, so not ideal, really. I think I would rather... See, up here is kind of a bit of a danger zone. Not danger zone, but just like, for me, let's not fuck about up here with the 2 point of controls. But like up here, if we could break all the way up there, that'd be great. Oh yeah, boys, you'll also see that I'm now affiliated with Lucid, as well as Funding Ticks. I mean, I'm affiliated with some other firms, but those are the main two that I want to promote at the minute, just because I think that they are offering the best deals currently. They're not doing. It's not like they have the best affiliate scheme or anything. So that's what I'm promoting them. If you want to know, out of all the ones that I am affiliated with, Bullanox is probably the best as far as affiliate payments, which I'm not promoting at the moment because they are only worth promoting when they do like their big sales, which currently they're not. So you can trust me. Well, you can trust me at least to the extent where Lucid and Funding Ticks are the ones that I would prefer to trade at the moment. As far as price, like a deal. Getting the deals for you boys. But yeah, I got funded with. Oh, I got to get funded with them. I got affiliated with them last night, and I still have the account that I have with them open on the side here with TradeOvate, just so I can use TradeOvate's Delta, since TradingViews isn't reliable. Morning, Andre. Morning. Well, it's the afternoon for me. In the fucking north of England. In the miserable, wet, cold of England. North of England. This is like the voice call curse right now. Whenever I do a voice call with the boys in the Discord, price always stinks. Probably should have warned everyone about that. I feel like we brought this choppy price action on ourselves by scheduling this voice call, so we can all blame Coop, since Coop wanted the voice call. So from Holland, hell yeah. Holland's. Am I being retarded, or is Holland is the Netherlands, right? Ah, fucking British people are so stupid when it comes to stuff like that. Is Holland is Holland the same as the Netherlands? Oh, Holland. Oh, they're not the same. I thought they were the same. Netherlands is the official name for the country, while Holland is a region within it. Ah, okay. So it is the same country, but it's like they're not the names of the country. God, I'm so fucking British. We have Delta diverging all over the gaff at the minute. Delta is just pushing higher, trying to push higher, whereas price is going lower. So I am very unconfident in price coming lower here. I want to see it turn around. It's not. Oh, wait a minute. Let me Google it again. You'll know better than me, Andre. But Google just told me. Let me read Google. This is what Google said word for word. Holland and the Netherlands are not the same. The Netherlands is the official name for the country, while Holland is a region within the country. So it's like I guess it's like saying the north and south of England, if like you just swapped England, I guess. The confusion arises because Holland was historically the most dominant and powerful region, leading to its name being used to refer for the entire country. There you go. How do I use delta? I just look for delta divergences. I'm very new to it, so don't take my word as like this is what you're supposed to do. But no, that's not true. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I just Googled it, so I'm not surprised if it's wrong. But yeah, I'll look at delta and I'll look at like the highs and lows, the recent highs and lows that delta is breaking or not breaking. And I'll then use that and compare it to price. So for example, right now, price is kind of doing nothing, and it's, if anything, it's trying to go lower, whereas the delta is like pushing very strong. I can't show you the delta because it's on my other screen, but that basically just tells me that there is no like aggressive sellers behind any of these attempts lower. In fact, it's not even like it's flat. It's actually going the opposite way. It's trying to push. There's more aggressive buyers coming into the market rather than sellers. We have North Holland and South Holland, right? Oh, okay. I have been to the Netherlands a couple times, but like any tourist who goes to the Netherlands, or like most tourists, I went to, you can probably guess what city. It is an indicator, yeah, but it's a volume-based indicator, but you don't want to use it on TradingView. I'm using it on Tradeovate because the way that TradingView calculates the cumulative delta, or the CVD is like another name for it, the way that TradingView calculates it makes it unreliable, whereas Tradeovate's order flow, when you have like order flow plus and all that stuff with Tradeovate, or if you just trade with any other like order flow based platform, then the delta is more reliable. Went to London a few weeks ago, love it. Yeah, London is nice. Expensive, but nice. I was in London like, when was the last time I went to London? 2 months ago. Obviously, I'm in the north of England, so it's So if anything, it's basically a different country up here compared to like down south. Yeah, I don't know if Holland's the same. If like North Holland is very different to South Holland, but that's how it works in England. Thanks, have a look at it. Yeah, like I say, I'm no expert on Delta. I literally started using it this week just because I was curious about it, but um, I definitely have noticed that it does help. I will say that. Like I said, I saw we've still got more aggressive buyers coming in on the Delta now, and price is now kind of starting to reflect that. See if we can break back into the overnight value levels. I'm not looking for shorts here at all now. I'm kind of just waiting for a break higher. The Five Guys was affordable for dinner? Got you fucking hell. Five Guys is like one of our most expensive. What do you call Five Guys fast food? It's like it is fast food, but it's like on the border of fast food. Jesus, if you thought Five Guys was cheap, you're doing well for yourself, Andre. I'll tell you that. Five Guys in the UK is like one of the most notoriously expensive fast food places to go, compared to like McDonald's or like somewhere like that. I do love a Five Guys though. Five Guys burgers, there's nothing hits the same as a Five Guys burger. Oh, really? I'm gonna crave one now. I had one like a few weeks ago when I went up to Manchester. Oh yeah, 100%. Five Guys is definitely up there with the more expensive ones. That's why they put loads of chips in your bag. I bet you noticed that if you ordered like chips, they just they have like the little carton, but then they just like dump loads of extra chips into the bag, because then you feel like you're getting like more for what you paid. But yeah, it's very expensive compared to other places. But it is, in my opinion, it's worth it because they are so nice. Even have a few over the Tower Bridge, yeah. Yeah, extra drinks as well, yeah, exactly. Unlimited drinks, yeah. We've still got Delta pushing here. No, literally zero, Andre. Zero payouts. I did get eligible for one, but I didn't end up taking it because I just wanted to see if I could build the account up more, and then I eventually was actually went negative on the account. I didn't lose it, but yeah, I never got a payout, but I I was also messing around with evals for way too long. Like I've 5 funded accounts, but have never had a payout. Because I basically got like a really good deal when Top Step first released Project X. They did like a real amazing deal where you could get 50k accounts for like, Jesus, you could get them for like $3 or $5 each. So yeah, I did that, and then I spent like ages trying to pass all of them. And like once I passed one, I just put it to the side basically and didn't trade it. So now I'm actually trading them. Yeah, almost 3 years. I think more like 2.5 probably. But yeah, yeah, never got a payout with it. I would put that down more to probably me as the trader though. Like I never really pushed to try and actually like I never made getting a payout my focus. I don't know why. It is now. Like I'm on these Top Step accounts now until I um get a payout with them. But yeah, I had a bad habit of like running away from my funded accounts just because I wanted to like keep them and just like running off to a different firm to like pass more evals. Been trading for 9 months. I was $50 away from payout, but someone missed it. Ah, damn, that's tough. That's tough. $50 away from a payout in 9 months, though. That's very good. I don't know what the average is, but I would put my money that the average is somewhere around like a year or two, probably to get your first payout. Yeah, I think I traded ICT for I want to say 2.5 years or like just over 2 years, and that was like um a bit all over the place to be honest. Like I had moments where it was like working, but I just since swapping to volume profile, everything just seems so much clearer. So I mean, luck will probably have something to do with it, yeah, but also it. I mean, it depends what you were risking on your trades and stuff like that. I'm still streaming, yeah. I'm using Herman indicator now. I have no idea what the Herman indicator is. That almost got me the payout. Yeah, I've never heard of that. Big drop of the overnight value area low though. Whoa. Here we go. Big break. It's a statistic. I can't say that fucking word. It's a statistics indicator. Maybe have a look at it. I don't want to. I mean, I would be interested just to see like how it works, but I'm definitely not going to be like adding it to my strategy. My strategy is like at a point where I don't want to change anything about it. I'm very happy with it at the moment. I'll like load it up now just to see what it looks like, but I won't be. I'm not gonna like start using it or anything. Nothing even comes up when I search Herman. Yeah, I don't know. Indicators derived from this web. Ah, right. Okay, got you. I should probably let Disc, just to let you know, he asked, like, basically tapped previous day's value area low. Yeah, well, there you go. I sound like I'm an affiliate or something. Oh. Pop and a jump, or drop and a jump, I should say. Just shy of touching the previous day's value area low. Oh. About like a 5-minute chart that just looks like a big ass wick, doesn't it? Yeah. God, look at that 5-minute price action. That's horrendous back and forth. Really, not an ideal to be not an ideal trading day. I mean, as far as like this little bit here. Wonder if I reckon I might still. I mean, there's a very good likelihood I still get a trade today. I mean, I've got another hour of my, what do you want to call it? Like my session, I guess. My window. That's what I was looking for. My trade window. My trade window runs from, well, really 9:30 to 11:30, but it's most of the time 10 to 11:30 because unless I have the right, what's the word I'm looking for now? The right, fucking lost the word. The right kind of setup, I guess. It's not the right word though. I need to have like stacked levels going into the open. Otherwise, I will like probably just won't take a trade at all for the first 30 minutes because I need volume in the current session to develop. But I will take, like yesterday, I took a trade at like 9:32, 9:33. If this bounces off the overnight value area low again, I'll be fuming because, like, stop trying to get me to take this short. I don't want to. Confluences? What do you mean, Andre? I'm not sure what you're asking. God, my neck is so stiff today. 22 years old and feel like I'm fucking 50. Oh. I have a Funding Ticks account. Would you say there are any reasons to take Lucid? So, Funding Ticks versus Lucid. I did a video on this, literally, my most recent video. I talk about this. That was a mistake, no worries. But yeah, Funding Ticks. Funding Ticks, if you are someone who is passing, like within a month, But at most, passing within 2 months, then stick with funding ticks. Don't bother with Lucid. If you are someone that is like taking accounts nice and slow, don't want the stress of like having to try and pass them fast, then Lucid is the one you want to go with, since the Lucid have a one-time fee. So obviously you just pay that for the account, and then like that's it. You just trade it until you fail it or pass it. You don't have to worry if it takes you 4 or 5 months to pass it, which like for a lot of people like is very realistic for if especially if it's like someone's first eval. It can, and like because you have that kind of mental thing, right? You have that like fear of failing the account. Definitely for like a first eval, then Lucid can be great for someone because it'll save them a lot of money, just paying a one-time fee and trading it with low risk, across like 3 or 4 months. That's going to cost you like maybe $70, $80 with Lucid. Whereas with funding ticks, even if you got like one of the cheapest possible accounts with funding ticks, like for a 50k account, that's still gonna cost you over 4 months, like what, $150, $180, somewhere or something like that. So yeah, that's the only two. I don't think there's much of a reason for someone to. I say that, but there is. If you're someone who is passing accounts fast, there isn't really much of a reason to go with Lucid, other than the fact that like Lucid do seem to be starting to offer some pretty nice payout rules, like daily payouts and stuff like that, which is good. Which funding ticks don't, as far as I'm aware. But still, if you're still going to be paying more basically. If you're wanting to just spend the least amount of money for the most amount of benefit, funding ticks is still better. If you're passing fast. I see you. Oh, you deleted that message before I could read it. You cheeky, cheeky boy. Thanks, I understand. I usually blow it or pass it within a month. Yeah, then stay with funding ticks. Don't bother with Lucid, unless you get to a point where the Lucid payouts, which you would have to look into a bit more. I'm gonna do a video on Lucid maybe in the next like week or two. Probably like next week I'll do a video on Lucid, just talking about them in general, because I don't have a video talking about them all. And just going over all that sort of stuff, like the payouts, all that stuff. And all their rules, and like what account I would be choosing with them, because I don't have that. But yeah, stick to funding ticks for now. Still have the 50% discount. I don't know. Oh wait, yeah, funding ticks. Ah, do they? Let me check for you. No, they don't anymore in the minute. You can get 20% off if you've already bought an account with them, or 35% off if it's your first purchase with them. That's the best discount you can get with them at the moment. So like, what does that? Let's see what that looks like as far as like a 50k account with the lowest weekly reward thing that I say to do in my video. Pro Plus, end of day. One step, end of day, 50k. $1,000 reward cap. Oh, it doesn't let me put my own code in, does it? Let me see. No, it doesn't. Let me just put someone else's in. Yeah, so if it's your first purchase now, you can get a Funding Ticks account for $60 or just under $60. So still cheaper than pretty much any. Yeah, the Black Friday, it looks like it's ended, Andre. It's ended. They'll do it. They'll do a disc, another giveaway soon for like Christmas, New Year, or whatever. So I would probably hold off like a couple of weeks, maybe, if you were thinking about buying one. Yeah, Black Friday deal ended. Yeah. Oh shit, we're pumping up now. Okay, we might get a long play here. I wouldn't say that if someone was to go long on a retrace down back to overnight value area low, probably not a terrible trade because you have like this big node, but this big node is also point of control. So not really a trade I'm going to be taking. I'll consider it if Delta looks really solid when it comes down there, but for now I'll hold off on that one. And I don't really see how Delta is going to be able to help me in that entry, so I probably won't take that. No, not yet. I'm still waiting. I don't trade like just off the levels. I have to see like a couple, like I have to see some volume from the current session develop over a level for it. I mean, yeah. You can just leave my entire channel, and if you wanted it, if you want, you can just like leave it on just repeat, playing like the same videos over and over again. I'll send you like $1. His ears perked up when I said I'll send you. What trade are you looking at? I am wanting to see this break a little bit higher. Like I say, this retrace and then long from like here, not a terrible entry at all, really, but not one that I'm gonna be taking probably, just because I don't really like trading around point of control, just because of its nature. I would really like a long if we could honestly, if we can break up here and retest this level, I'll take that because we have this really solid node here. And even though this is previous day's point of control and overnight's point of control, I don't mind it so much. Because this is very close to the overnight value area high and the previous day's value area high. So yeah, I wouldn't mind something like that. And like my first trade of the day is always a 1-to-1, so it would be like a five stop loss, 5 take profit. It would look something like that. So if something like that happens by 11:30, I will take it. But until then, I'll sit and wait. It's been a slow start to the day. So today we had quite a lot of. There was a couple setups in here, like low rated ones that I wouldn't have taken anyway. But still cool to see the volume profile levels doing volume profile level stuff as they should be. That looks like it's ever so slightly wrong. Fucking it up. There we go. thought my headphones died then. I shit myself. Oh, they're kind of fucking up a bit. What's going on with my headphones? The fuck? My previous day's POC is at 6846.5. Really? 6846. How are you drawing it, Andre? I'm using the tell me time frame, when you've drawn it from, and all stuff like that. Oh yeah, no, MES, yeah, that'll be why. MES levels, you'll be different. I recommend personally that people use the ES levels because that's where the volume is. Obviously, there's more volume in the mini contract than the micro. Therefore, the micro or the mini levels to me take more importance than the micro. But obviously, other people say different. Like Cami, I don't know if you're from the school group or something, but I assume you are if you're doing the volume profile stuff. But Cami obviously tells you to trade the whatever you're looking at, basically trade the levels of whatever you're looking at. But to me, yeah, do what you feel is right. I'll explain why I use the ES levels, but I trade the MES, but use the ES levels, and that's why, because I'm trading based off of volume. And if I simply ask you where has more volume, ES or MES, you're simply wrong if you say MES. So yeah, I am from Cami's group. Yeah, okay, cool. So yeah, like I say, Cami will tell you that you should trade. You should get your levels from MES if you're trading MES, he says to do that because it's a different set of participants. So, but to me, that doesn't really make as much sense as just using the ES levels and trading MES, because MES is simply just designed to mimic ES, but on a lower, risk level. So, but yeah, don't use ES levels just because I'm telling you to do ES levels. Do whatever feels right for you. No worries. Delta is breaking very aggressively to the upside here. Price has yet to break. Oh, is my monitor froze? My monitor's frozen, never mind. Let me just, 1 second. Always does this, without fail, once a day. My monitors will freeze and I have to quickly restart my monitors, which ain't too bad because it literally takes me 10 seconds. I've already done it. But I just have to realize that it's doing it. But yeah, Delta is breaking up here, and volume and price is not. So. So we popped up to POC, rejected that. We are honestly getting a bit of an even distribution here. I mean, not so much in the middle of it here. That's kind of, but this, look at the drop off in volume at each edge of this. And we have the overnight value area high up there as well, but we just have point of control so close. And Delta is still looking bullish to me, so we'll just monitor that. That's an idea, shorting the upper portion of this fade off of volume with the overnight value area high. That is an idea. If we get up there again. Here's the long idea. But it, again, not much of a volume of a node here anymore, so I wouldn't want to enter that anyway. No. See if this breaks again to the downside. That's actually the start of Chris's new track. He's just like playing it in the background to see if any of us see if it's like I'd say it's a nice little tune in the background or not. Morning, Professor Mac. Morning, morning, morning. Professor Mac, you will notice, I remember the other day you said you were thinking about getting Lucid. You will notice that there is a certain prop firm I am now affiliated with. Got affiliated with them last night, so now code KAICAP if you are trading with Lucid. I only say that to you, Professor Matt, because I know that you said you were waiting for me to get a code the other day, which is very kind of you. Delta really like dropped off a cliff just then. Interestingly. I saw, congrats, hell yeah. We got another 40 minutes here until finish up for the day. I did, so I'll buy one on that code. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Professor Mac. Good luck and good trading to you. If you're looking at which account, by the way, definitely check out the Lucid Flex ones, because I wasn't aware of those accounts when I did my video the other day, so. And then they are the cheapest accounts they offer currently. They've literally released them on like Friday or Saturday last week. And they look pretty good. So have a look into them. They also offer like the Lucid Pro account, which is like the normal one they had before, which is slightly improved, but also is the price of it has been increased. 50% to fund it on my funding ticks. Oh, hell yeah. You only bought that the other day too, I swear. Awesome. Your previous day is from 9:30 to 4? Yeah. Well, on the 1 minute chart, I'll draw it from, on the 1 minute chart, from 9:30, or sorry, that's my overnight profile, from 9:30 until 3:59. Because that 3:59 candle will end at 4 o'clock. So if you draw it to 4 o'clock, you're actually extending it to 4:01. So You know, that really doesn't make much of a difference, honestly. It's more just because I want to make sure I've got it like exactly at the right time. My previous day's POC on ES is 682.25. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, mine is not that. Mine is 687. Or 6867. Not sure what the reasoning could be for that if you've got it to... I mean, yeah, that'll be why it looks like. If you switch it to 4 o'clock, then it actually does jump down to that. That's why. I have it to 3:59 instead of 9:30. Oh, instead of 4. Oh, the voice call ended. Everyone jumped out. You know what I will do actually then? I will whack some music on for you boys. I can take these headphones out as well now. Because I don't need them. I didn't even get to say bye to the boys. What a shame. I literally looked over and everyone was leaving. Let's get some music on. Have some music on for the next like 20 minutes or so, 20-30 minutes, depending on how long I stay here. You know what I will do actually as well? I'm going to pull my chat so it's on my laptop instead of reading it off my phone, because reading it off my phone's a pain in the arse. I'm not missing anything in price, right? Nah. Better get 'em nice and high from low. Take me down to like 40. Okay, get my chat up here now. That's so much better. Now it's good, there we go. Yeah, 1 minute does make a lot of difference. That's why you do it on the 1 minute, because you want to get the exact times, because based off of, I explained this on stream yesterday, based on how the volume profile is calculated on TradingView, you want to have it to 9:30 to 4, or to 3:59 on the 1 minute chart exactly, because like if you tried to do that on the 5 minute chart, you wouldn't be able to get the time that exact, or on any other chart, like even the 2 minute, you wouldn't be able to get down to like the exact minute you want it, which is important. So yeah, now you should have the same levels as me. I mean, you have the volume profile printed exactly as I do, so. Nice tunes, hell yeah. This is just my YouTube. This is my copyright safe music. It's not gonna get me in trouble. Straight from the YouTube audio library. Wonder if we will end up with a trade today or not. Honestly, I'm in my head. I am kind of thinking about this. I'm thinking about this. Just fading the bottom end of this profile since we have a big drop off in volume. But I'm gonna keep an eye on. Yeah, see, Delta kind of is making me think different about that since Delta looks pretty bearish right now. I've been using the ES to set my levels. So far, so good. I want to do a study to compare the levels on New York session profile. Yeah, let me know how that goes, Professor Mark. Like Andre's in here at the moment. I've just explained to him like my reasoning for using ES for the ES's levels, even though I'm trading MES. So, and he has just swapped. Yeah, nice idea. I'll take it if Delta agrees. Right now, Delta doesn't actually agree with it. We have very aggressive sellers on the Delta right now. So since I actually only really have 2 confluences, I'll hold off, and then hopefully it breaks, and then I can get something at previous day's value or a low maybe. But yeah, Delta looks very, very, very bearish right now, so we'll hold off on that rotation play just for now. If Delta can somehow improve a bit, then I will take it with the old 6 contracts. $150 a risk. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you get it automatically with Lucid, because my TradeAway account's with Lucid. I don't know if you get it automatically, but I mean I got it. I have the Order Flow Plus thing just straight away on TradeAway because of Lucid. I'm pretty sure it's like included. It's like a thing that you get if you buy an account with Lucid. Yeah, it says TradeAway prop included with my prop firm plan, so I get access to all that Order Flow Plus stuff with this TradeAway account. Just a nice benefit to Lucid. I don't know if that's like a common thing or not. But yeah, I do have the Order Flow Plus thing on TradeAway. No, Andre, I don't. I did think about that. When I was like starting off, coming from ICT to volume profile, I did think about that, and I did ask Cami as well if that would be useful at all, and he said no. And the reasoning he gave was that the people that are trading ES and NQ are a completely different set of participants. Therefore, the levels don't really have much meaning like together, even if they like line up or something. So yeah, while there probably is an argument for it, and I mean I see where you're coming from because I thought the exact same thing. Yeah, I wouldn't like say that you should do it, but if someone were to do it, I probably wouldn't like also say that it's like a bad idea. It's just you would have to build it into your model. You would have to go and get data for it and see if there is actually any benefit to it before you just jump in and start doing it. All the more reason to get a Lucid account, yeah. All the more reason to get a Lucid account with code KAICAP. I don't really have it. I don't have it with funding ticks. It's an extra. Ah, okay. Interesting. That's good to know. Yeah, it was included with my Lucid TradeAway account. That's very good to know, actually. How much is the extra fee, Professor Mac? Just for curiosity's sake. Because obviously, funding ticks is cheaper, so I wonder if you bought... Well, actually, to be fair, Lucid have upped their prices now, but when I bought my Lucid account, it actually wasn't that much cheaper than funding ticks. Like my Lucid account, my like one-time fee was like $60. But now, at the minute, you can't get a Lucid account cheaper than like sort of $70, $80 because they've like changed some of the pricing with their accounts in their most recent update, like like literally like on Friday last week. Oh, $39 a month. Wow. Okay. Okay, that's still a big difference then. I was just checking that it wasn't like a small fee, like $10, $15. But yeah, basically $40 is a hefty fee. I think at that point, honestly, I would probably prefer to just... See, that's the issue, innit? I would probably go for like Motive Wave or something and just buy like I don't know if Trade-of-8... maybe they do offer it. Like offer like a lifetime subscription. Like a one-time lifetime access to it. Like Motive Wave does, because I know Motive Wave offer like a lifetime deal where you can just buy it and you own it forever and you can trade with it forever. And it's like just under $600, I think. But obviously then it's saving you money in the long run, but yeah, I'm not taking this long rotation play here because Delta is... I like the volume profile, but Delta is telling me that I probably shouldn't take this right now, so I'm going to let it pass. Oh, $59 a month. Yeah, wow. That's crazy. That's like as much... that's as much as my account cost, basically, when I bought my Lucid account. That's crazy. Wow. I didn't know it was that expensive. I didn't know how good of a deal I was getting. Dived into that. We'll see if the rotation play did in fact play out or if I made the right call to avoid this trade. Sellers are looking strong on the Delta, so I think I made the right call here. Looks like it so far. I mean, it's just dove into drawdown. It could turn around, obviously, but... Oh, tell a lie, actually. Delta is actually behind this. But, I mean, I don't really want to enter this now because it's so deep into drawdown. It's, like, behind it short term. Oh, wait, no, it's not. No, I'm wrong there. Never mind. It was just a bit delayed. Yeah, okay, made the right call there. Read the Delta well to tell me that that rotation play was likely to fail, and it did. So now we'll see if we can get something from previous day's very low. Yeah, Delta was telling me that sellers were strong there, so, and turns out Delta was right. Yet another example of Delta improving this volume profile system. When to take a trade. I was talking to ChatGPT about it, like after stream yesterday, about like using volume profile with Delta, and chat came out. I'll quoting ChatGPT here, so. This isn't my quote, although I will claim it if you let me. But it basically said that volume profile gives you the where, like where you will be entering your trades, and Delta gives you the when, because Delta tells you if there is at that time aggressive sellers or buyers. Which, when you think of it like that, is a pretty good combination. I'm looking at the Delta footprint on TradingView, extremely negative. Yeah, I don't know if I'd trust TradingView's Professor Mac. Delta footprint I'm unsure of, but the CVD I know isn't reliable because of how it's calculated. But I mean, it's negative, which, I mean, mine is also negative, so it's not misleading you, but yeah, from the research I did, TradingView's CVD, at least, TradingView's cumulative volume delta, is unreliable. And I compared the TradingView CVD to the Trader Aids one, which is reliable because it's calculating it off of the correct data. Yeah, Trader Aids one looked very different. I'll post a screenshot in the Discord so you can see it. Yeah, do that. I'll load Discord up. Just post it in like the day trading tab or something, or just send it to me privately if you can. I don't even know if you can do that actually. I probably don't have you friended on Discord. See if we can get some volume built up. This is kind of not sure if we're going to get a trade today, to be honest, but we'll see. I've had 2 days where I've traded so far this week, so not terrible. And then we also have tomorrow, so. Yeah, see, that one I don't know about, Professor Mac. That could be useful or not. Like, I literally, when I look at that, I, like, don't know what I'm looking at. I don't use footprint charts, like, at all. I'm aware of what it is telling you, but, yeah, I can't tell you whether that's accurate or not, because the CVD looks obviously way different to footprint delta. So, yeah, I don't know if that is reliable or not, obviously. Like, it very well could be, or it very well couldn't be. It depends how it's calculating it, obviously. But I feel like because it's footprint, then it might be a little bit more reliable than just the CVD, because you can see the numbers, obviously. So yeah, I would probably lean towards it is reliable, or at least more reliable than the CBD on TradingView. It's on MES because I'm trading my funding ticks account. Yeah, no worries. I won't slander you for using MES. Yeah, that'd be cool. A month of Motive Wave and a month of, I don't know how you pronounce it, ATAS. ATAS. I've definitely considered, I mean, I've considered it over the past couple of days, like switching over to Motive Wave completely. Because, I mean, to me, what's the benefit of ATAS, or ATAS, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, compared to Motive Wave? Is it, because really, from my understanding, they basically do the same thing, but maybe ATAS is like a little bit more professional than Motive Wave, I'm not sure. And then also like the price comparison of both of them. I'm pretty sure you can get Motive Wave for like $49 a month, and you can get like a lifetime fee of it for like just under $600. And then there's also that prop firm. Oh, what was that prop firm called? Funded Futures Network. Where if you get an account with them, you'll get a Motive Wave license along with your account. They do the same thing, right? Okay. I think I'm going to do what I did yesterday, where I end the stream just a little bit early before the end of my trading window, just because I'm not expecting a trade to form now in this last 15 minutes. And then if it does, I'll do a post about it, just because if this is going to give me a trade, the only real way it's going to do it is if it breaks previous day's value area low. And then it still needs to build up some volume down there as well. It needs to break down here, build up some volume along this level to give me a shelf to trade off of. Ideally, value area low of the current session needs to come lower to make it an A plus trade. And then it needs to do like the whole breakaway retest for my entry, which in the next 15 minutes I think is pretty unlikely. Yeah, definitely go for it, Professor Matt. Definitely look into them and see if they're worth trading with. I mean, if you're interested in Motive Wave, then absolutely. But yeah, I'm gonna call the stream here, boys, and looks like it's been a no trade stream. Well, I mean, it has been a no trade stream. See if I'll see if what the next 15 minutes offer me, if anything. And yeah, then we'll be back again tomorrow. Hopefully we'll finish off the week with some trades tomorrow. And then I'll probably trade next week. Yeah, I think I'll trade next week, and then potentially we'll finish up then until New Year. But yeah, thank you boys for watching. Appreciate you hanging out with me, and I will see you tomorrow. 9:45 a.m. New York time.